Hello everyone, this is Jim from Art of Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are with you on the first trading day of June. Alright, today is quantitative tightening is starting in US and it will affect the markets. And then the first trading day in US will just give some ideas like how it will affect the investor mind. That will be critical in the next days. Alright, we are starting with some news first, and then we will just go on with our charts. We have received Jackson manufacturing PMI in China this morning. As expected, it was lower. Expectation was 48% and for 48 points, sorry, and the release number is 48.1, so slightly higher, but still compared to previous month of these season in China lower, so it's not good thing. In China also just declared that zero COVID policy for years. That means these bottlenecks in production and supply in US will just go on for years because they are dependent so much to Chinese import to US, export to US. And that was the news. All right, let's start with our first chart. As you can see, natural gas is our first chart. Natural gas is testing this level. This level is already like a high compared to other years in April, May season, and June. Normally, it's like a testing really low levels because the supplies are just like getting filled on in these April and May, and in summer season they are almost the storage are almost full in many areas of Europe and US. But this war between Russia and Europe is just going on, and there are a lot of demand for natural gas because in winter time probably they are just expecting Putin will just threaten them with natural gas more and more. They don't want to experience this stress. That's why they are just importing a lot of gas, and LNG is the best form of their needs to solve this problem. They are just trying to secure a lot of natural gas from US. That's why we see high prices. But there is also one more thing. The recession fears are still with us. All right, so you are just producing something with energy, but if that energy cost high, then the price of that thing is high. If the people say, all right, this is not so necessary for me, so I will just delay my needs, then we see recession. This is how it happens. So high energy prices just affecting this fear, it's just triggering this fear, and then we see that happening right now. If we just hear more and more recession and slowdown in economics, definitely we will see lower levels. And these may be like as you can see here, this level can be a maybe high spot for energy, for natural gas, and then we may see some slowdown in prices. All right, let's look at our second chart.
You are ready to win with us. GAN Markets.
All right, our second chart is NASDAQ. As you can see here, there was a trend of decline in NASDAQ. Let me just show you. From starting from here, there was this like a decline trend, and it just happened. And this started in here. It started a rally, so it's has started with positive spending. Monthly spending of US, then it just people just said, all right, this positive spending in here, it just went like this. But then they just said, all right, there should be some sell-off and just profit realization, and we have seen some realization in here, but compared to this one, actually it's still so less, and we are expecting really high level of this expectation, and we may see at least through 200 to 300 points more down, and I'm just expecting with quantitative tightening, and we are getting closer to Fed meeting. It's 15th of June, and that will just affect the markets as well. All right, sell option is kind of possible in NASDAQ. Let's look at our last chart. All right, as you can see, we are on the chart of silver, and the silver is testing its low level. Let me just show you. From this level, we have seen a lot of rebound, but this time from here we didn't see like a massive that one. The main reason for this like a slow rise, slow price movements in silver is because of 10-year bonds. 10-year bonds are just rising in the US, and it's affecting the gold and silver prices, so we just see that. And but this support seems working. If we just see some green candles, then we can just jump on the wagon and we can just test higher levels. So please just watch it carefully, and then we can see that one. And I just want to tell you this one as well. What if it just decline? So it can decline exactly $1 more from these levels. So this level is critical. Thank you so much for watching us. We will be together on more news and more charts with you, and have a nice and profitable day. Bye.